It's Money Monday, and by the end of this week, I guess we'll all be hitting the stores looking for holiday gifts for friends and family members. Melanie Duquesnel is with me. She's the president and CEO of the Better Business Bureau, Eastern Michigan. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Start out the holiday shopping season with us, talking about money and avoiding troubles with money. And a lot of people are not taking a good look at what has happened to their income.
Absolutely. The changes can be anything from the change in gas prices to the changes in how they're making money now. You know, if they've lost their job and now have a different job, what's the impact to that? Has their health insurance changed? So you need to go back and look at how much money are you actually bringing in on a daily basis as well as a monthly basis. And then once you do that, then you look at how much can I afford for the holidays? Have you really looked at what that dollar amount is going to be? And
the latest figures from U of D Mercy marketing professor Dr. Mike Bernanke indicate that just gasoline in the month of November will cost the typical family $40 more than last year.
Correct.
So that means that money's got to come out of somewhere. Who are you going to drop off the list?
Exactly.
Don't worry, it won't be you. Let's talk about gifts, though, as we talk about that. And as we talk about gifts, let's take a look at what types of things we should be doing when we think of who's going to get what. The Better Business Bureau is advising that we produce an itemized list.
Correct. And when you look at that list, you want to make sure that, is it the right people? Or are you just trying to spend for everyone? And if you are, and you can't afford it, start to, pull that list back. What can you do to be creative in terms of those gifts? And, can you maybe make some of those gifts yourself by saving some additional money?
And the holiday cards and postage, something many people don't even figure, but that can be very costly. And
it can be very costly. One of the ways that a friend of mine is actually avoiding those costs is doing e-cards.
Mm-hmm.
So, she doesn't have it in her budget to do the postage and the cost of the actual heavy-duty card.
Entertaining costs can really add up, and you're saying, well, I'm not having people at my house. We're going to somebody else's house. But even that has a cost.
It does. You might want to bring a housewarming gift or something of that sort. So you got to make sure that you've budgeted for all of that. When you're looking at driving to the people's house, or if it's a long-distance party, what is that going to cost you?
And even if they say, well, why don't you bring the dessert or something? I say, okay, fine. How many people are you going to have? 25? Well, there goes a couple of holiday gifts.
Absolutely.
You say that when we shop, what we should do is reward ourselves. Let's talk about rewarding ourselves and why it's important to do that and really pay ourselves first, as we always say every month, but reward money for you if you meet your goals. What do you mean?
Well, as you're putting your budget together and you're looking at, this is what I want to spend and I want to make sure that I've fulfilled my objective. If you're able to save money doing comparative shopping, or you've really trimmed your budget, make sure that you can be rewarded. Maybe go out for dinner with your husband. Maybe, get a little something extra for the kids. Or maybe buy that dog a gift for the holidays, But, that makes you feel like you've actually accomplished something and you've done what you said you were planning to do.
And if you fail and you don't stick within the budget, that reward money will have to pay bills in January.
Absolutely. So you really want to make sure that you've stuck to your budget and that you can ultimately get where you need to go without having that sting in January.
All right, I want to mention that the Better Business Bureau website, which is bbb.org, we have a link to it at myfoxdetroit.com, is loaded with plenty of holiday tips, saving tips, and ways to stay safe, not only when you're shopping online, but doing business with charities.
Absolutely. If you go to bbb.org/charity, you can check out a charity and see how they perform. Are they doing what they say they're going to do? And have they received any complaints? And if so, let us know, and we can see what we can do to help you investigate. Make sure it's the right charity.
Melanie Duquesnel, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
From the Better Business Bureau once again. We have a link to their site with all that information at myfoxdetroit.com. It's on the Money Monday page. I'll see you tonight, Fox 2 News, beginning at 5 with Money Works and, of course, the Job Shop, because we're working for you. And we're working for you on the big brown couch. Looks like it's full to capacity this morning.